friends. Today is Thursday. I just got everything ready to go to work. It is currently 6:38, and I'm going to have several interpreting assignments today, along with working on a writing project and getting ready for a video tutorial thing that I'm going to be doing on Friday. This morning was brisk enough that I needed to grab my larger coat. Which is good. I like cooler weather for sure, and I really like fall. It's one of my favorite seasons with all the trees changing color and stuff. So I am looking forward to that for sure. Hopefully we'll be able to make it to Letchworth State Park during the fall because the trees are beautiful during the fall. So we'll see. Now I'm gonna head into work and I will see you guys in a bit. Well, I just got to work. Today I realized that I need to read an article. So it is about depiction in American Sign Language, so how hand shapes represent concepts and manipulate those concepts. So I'm going to read through that paper because on Friday I am going to an in-service training where we will be discussing this article. I wrote my thesis on what some people call depicting verbs, which I argue are procedural referring expressions based on relevance theory. Anyway, I'm going to go in and do that, and I will see you guys once I finish work. Whew, busy day today. So I had a very full schedule today. I got through the article that I was going to read, which is helpful. I don't really understand why the author went into what they did. It seemed more that they were just trying to apply terms to things that were happening, but not necessarily explaining how things were happening, which was kind of disappointing. But, oh well. Anyway, I'm going to head home, get dinner, so I'll see you guys in a while. Hello friends, so I am now home and working on the blinds, because I cut it, but I need to cut it a little bit shorter, and go from there. So this is what I'm working on. So I have the blinds rolled out, and then I'm marking 9.5 inches in, and then we'll make a line all the way up, cut this with scissors, and then use a Dremel to cut the bar that goes across the top there. Here we need to measure 5 millimeters, so 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so now I need to cut this with the Dremel, because I don't have a blade for my hacksaw at the moment that will work. So this is what we're going to do. Right, that is cut off. Now I'm going to use a grinder wheel to get the edges smooth. So this is the end result. So we have this curtain, and cutting it worked great. And then we have the bigger curtain, which we did 2 days ago. This particular blind, IKEA said not to cut more than 7.5 inches, and we ended up cutting off about 13 something inches, and it's totally fine. I think they just didn't want you to cut one so small when they have a smaller size, but since you can no longer get this particular one from IKEA apparently, we weren't able to buy the smaller size, so we were able to just cut it and get it to fit our window, which is great. So I'm really liking how that turned out. Also today, we saw a really cool video from Smarter Every Day on the persistence of vision, so you should definitely check that out. I'll put a card to that here. And also, Beyond Slow Motion did flash paper in slow motion, which was really cool. So you guys should check that out as well. So here's a link to that. The rest of the evening, I'm going to work on some more video stuff, probably drink some tea, and I will see you guys tomorrow.